Hello and welcome to today's stream. Why did I take so long to appear? Who knows? That's really funny. You know? Just wanted to surprise you, apparently. Oh my goodness. Well then. We're playing Animal Crossing. That threw me off for a second. We're playing Animal Crossing. We're gonna be planning out our neighborhood as much as we can get done. Today. And this might take a while, so I think we're just gonna hop right on in. Over here, and it is showing. There we go. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Wisteria, it's 12:05 on Friday, August 15th, 2025. Hicks is here with a fresh batch of shoes, socks, and bags for sale. Oh, you know what we're gonna have to do? If your footwear is getting thin, or you just want to treat yourself to a new bag, be sure to stop by the plaza. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you in your enjoyment of our island. You know, clothing is something I can't say no to. And so, we have stuff here. I'll show that in just a second. Why not immediately go over here to... Do I have money in my... I do have money. Oh, I have... God, my inventory is a mess. Just immediately coming over here. Welcome to Crikey. It's my own old chum. Good to see your face again. Visit this island now and again. I sell my wares. I hope you'll swing by whenever I'm around. That's all right with you. Why not? Take a look. See at my offerings. I can read on this fine day. Let's see. Okay, we have to get that. Think just this one. Panda backpack? Uh-huh. Are we a cowboy wearing a panda backpack? Is that what's gonna happen? Yes, it is. Absolutely. Thank you for this. Just gotta put this on. That's amazing. I realize I can't see if I game sound. There we go. Now I can. You know, we're just gonna pick up these fossils. I have a few fossils we have to do. And all that. We're like, what? Did we finish fossils, or do we have one left? I can't remember whether or not we did that or not. Fossils, we have one fossil left. And so, hopefully, maybe we'll get it today. I doubt it, but, oh yeah, I didn't, keep up with these very well. And so, now that we've done, what we're supposed to, a panda backpack, I'll show what's here. So I ended up getting the Iron Garden stuff. Let's see, so where's the, did I only get one bench? You know, don't tell me I only did, no, okay, 1, 2, okay. I'm like, I don't remember whether or not I got more than one. So I got more of the Iron Garden set, and then I got some things that I think, I just like took some things that I think would look nice. Are you just watching him sleep? Have fun. Have fun. I got some things that I think may look nice. Let's see. Oh my god, my inventory. Wait, I have to, let me just come here real quick and deal with this. A lot of this stuff is from the box in resident services. I want to sell. I'd like to sell this, not I guess it's really only that, isn't it? I guess it's actually only those two, and I should put everything else in my inventory. Yes, 170 bells. So many. I'm so glad I got so many of those. Look at that. The collection is almost complete. It is almost complete. You know? Fossils is always the first thing to get complete. But, did I see fossil? I did see fossils. I do have inventory space. I was like, do I have inventory space? I just sold something. Yes, I do. But I'm still excited to get our first, collection complete. And so, And I'll deal with the mail after I clean out my inventory just a little bit. So, we're gonna walk into here. It stops villagers from trying to hang out in my house. So we have a few of these. So let's see. I want these. I want this put in storage. I want that put in storage. This put in storage. This put in storage. This storage. This storage. That storage. This one as well. And then that's something I got. Okay. We're going to run around and probably find our fossils, maybe. And then we'll do the rest of those. Oh, and then I'll have to show other things I did. First, let's come here. Oh, look at that. We got some stuff going on here. Daisy May, Winnie. Let's just... See, I should have, yep, Nook Shopping. That's what I was looking for. Dodo Airlines. What? Why do I have Dodo Airlines? Just wanted to thank you for flying Dodo Airlines. We know you don't have a lot of options, but thanks for choosing us all the same. We hope you enjoy a bit of custom yellow merch. Nifty, right? Is that just because I've flown? So much? Oh, here's red for the painting, and then that is it. See, did you get an upstairs to your house? Yeah, that was the previous thing we got. House upgrade. We have our upstairs now. See, did we have this last time? I think we had this last time. I don't think this is new this time. No, I didn't pay off a house loan last time. So we would have had this last time. I don't remember if I came up here or not. But yeah, we have this now. And we're not gonna get the basement anytime soon. You know, it's just a little much. We just got a little bit we have to pay back first, and it's, you know. So let's see, let's actually open our stuff. First, I probably should have gone back, stayed in, like, my house till, you know, put these, like, away. Let's see. You know, an eye mask and a robust statue, yes. Okay, we're gonna go back in here once again. More space for fossils. You know, so much room for fossils. You know? We just come up here and we just look. It's like, look at all this fossil room. Wait, let's see. Where do I need to put you away? Yeah, I'll put you away for now. Put you away. You know what, actually, I'm gonna grab that, the pipe back out. I think actually it's the only one in here, because I think I have the other pipe sitting in a room. It's, not here. What is the pipe considered? What is the pipe considered? It's considered this. That's what it's considered. I think the other one is over here. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna be doing things, and so I kind of want fast way back and forth. And so I think we're gonna set this out, one of them outside our house. And then we may just keep one in our pocket to set over where we're working. Let's see, let's kind of just put you here, I guess. I don't walk over here. Let's see, there we go. There's no room. Of course there's no room. Why would there be room where I want it to be placed? There we go. There we go. Now let's head over here, and I grabbed the benches I was talking about last time for over here. So let's place these. And so, are they over here? Right here they are? Oh, they're still green. I forgot they're still green. That actually doesn't get as close as I thought it would to over there. Let's see how it looks real quick. I'm gonna set the other one down and then we're gonna pick them both back up. And there's no room. Of course there's no room Again, why would there be room where I'm wanting it to be placed? Okay. Let's just quickly push this over here. Yes, we can run through. There we go. So imagine these, but in the color black. And not green. You know, it's still not bad. Maybe if we had some patterns on the floor, it may be a little better. Let's see, right now though, because I realize these need to get changed colors, I'm going to drop. I'm going to drop you. Let's see, we'll drop you because you need to be changed colors. So do you. Down. You do. And then I need to do that. And I'll show, I made some fencing, the spooky fencing, which eventually we'll have for ourselves, but we haven't experienced Halloween on this island. But it may be pumpkins, but I think it goes with our pathing. If I just go, oh, you know, how annoying. That's cute. I just wish they were a bit more lenient with the spacing. Yeah. Yeah. We get a little closer, but you know, it's all fine. And so, you know what? I'm gonna come right here and I'm just gonna place, like, drop these over here. And then I guess I can show the other things I got. So I made some rocks to, for them to go around. I think it's only one rock, actually, because yeah, it was only one rock. And then I grabbed a telescope because I realized on my other island, I have so many of these things. And so I grabbed those. What are they going to be used for right now? Nothing. The rock especially, I have no idea. But, you know, it could be something eventually. I was thinking for the telescope, we may have one over here. We do. But I was thinking about, oh look, another fossil. I was thinking about when we do the museum, having a little spot next to it that is like an observatory kind of thing, or just like a place where like Celeste would be. You know, because she doesn't have a place in the museum. Like off to the side, because I'm wanting the, oh, money spot. I'm wanting the museum to be back there. Oh, we have to check on our flowers to see if we got anything new. But I think when we do that, that would be fun. And so having the telescopes would be nice. Okay, let's put that away. 10,000 bells. Bury in the hole. Outdoor observatory / stargazing area. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And so, just like over there will be. I plan on having the museum on the highest cliff too. And so, I think it would end up looking good. It all fits. Okay, let's place that there. We may have more than 4 fossils to look for. Let's actually head this way. Because I have something over there I'll have to explain when we come across it. Oh, another one. Let's see, let's go check on our flowers first. Go check on our flowers first. Make our way over here. So we got all 4 of these, so these should hopefully be giving us purple. Did I really just now? Really? So this blue is for over here. Granted, I'm not going to say no to a blue because in case we end up wanting to use it. But this combination here, so we can get the red, the breeded red versions of those. The one of which we already have all 4 of. Because this will give us purple. Hello. But yeah, so do we have some more over here? I just kind of have these set over here because who knows what I'm going to do with them just yet. They're ones I don't need. And then we finally got a second purple from our whites over here, and we finally got an orange. And so this together should give us Oh, what should this give us? Is this braided red? Hybrids, roses. There's roses. Orange and purple, yes, gives us a braided red. And then the red can be used to get the blue rose. I can't believe I'm committing to that. I can't believe I'm committing to trying to get the blue rose. I gave up on it on my other island. Can't believe I'm committing to it here. Those are actually, those actually look pretty together. They do look pretty together. You know, they're very Halloween vibes. I really like the purple roses. These are also really pretty. And I'm waiting for this to give me purple. I'm trying to remember what else. This is supposed to give me black, I believe. No, this is supposed to give me purple. But I've only gotten, I think it's these, like the yellow, maybe that's some red. Yeah, this is supposed to give me purple and it hasn't. This is blue. This is purple. This is supposed to give me a braided red. This is supposed to give me purple. And this is to give me orange, which I'm only gonna, I may keep it up because, who knows. But I just need another orange for over here. And then this is supposed to, these are the wildflowers. I think these are supposed to give me blue. White, yes, is blue. And so, those do indeed give me blue. And then, when I also have blue, I can put the blue together with a bagged red, and that will give me a braided red, and I can put those together for purple of these. Breeding flowers is fun. I really should go one flower at a time, but this is just way more efficient. Even if it means I'm only getting a little bit at a time. And so, but what I have noticed is since we moved all those flowers and stopped them from being able to continue breeding with each other by blocking them off, I've actually gotten these to give me more flowers. Like I've seen multiple growths at once. You may not be able to tell that by the fact that I literally only got one blue this time, but literally the last time I was on, I had like 3 over here from different spots. And so you may not be able to tell, but I am getting more. Now speaking of flowers, let's start going over here. Let's go like this, actually. Speaking of flowers. So, I've said this before. I want our neighborhood to be on this side, where we're running to. So, the opposite side that we're currently on. But if you may remember, all those flowers I was talking about are over here. I may have, in between streams, gone through and moved every single one of them. Now, where did said flowers go? They went on the beach. Because they don't grow on the beach or breed on the beach. And so this beach right now may just be flowers. Just a few flowers. Just a little bit. Maybe just a few. I didn't realize how many flowers there were until I was needing to move them out of that area. It was already a lot when we just unscattered them on top of there. I was like, wow, I was like, that was tedious. Yeah, and then I moved all of them. Yeah. It took me way too long, and I finished, and I'm like, thank God I didn't do that on stream, because that would have been the entire stream. Because yes, it took me multiple hours. It probably took me a maximum of 2 hours, but that's still more than one. It was, especially with how many shovels I went through. Got a few pink flowers that, it looks like one black flower. Yeah, over here, let's see. We got this pink one. We got some of these. The thing is, we looked through all these, so this is a pink rose. Let's see. Here's a black tulip over there. Another pink rose, pink tulips. But yeah, we actually don't have very many of pink ones. But we do have a few. And that also, that also means I have to move all of these. Fuck. I forgot about these. Hello. Hello, hello. You're not late. We've only been live for like 30 minutes-ish. I forgot I had to move those, my little orchard thing, because that's exactly where I want, really? That's exactly where I was standing. There we go. Where is it? Behind the tree? There we go. But yeah, that's like exactly where I want things to be, and so it's gonna be something. Look at that. Yeah, and so I'm gonna come here and I'm going to drop both of these, and we're gonna do our fossils real quick, and then I'm going to cry because I have to move those trees, and that means I have to find food to eat. And so, because we have also all the trees on the top, which I may move. Yeah, I'll move them. I'll move them. Yeah, we're gonna move them. This project is going to be a, like, I assume multiple stream thing. I really doubt. Oh, oops. I can pick up one more fossil. I really doubt I'm gonna get everything moved and everything terraformed before stream is over. Put you in storage, and let's grab one more. Only 2. Okay, wait, no, we're not. I'm not leaving 2 in here. We're gonna drop 2 more items in front of my house, and we're gonna come back for this. You know, I'm not just leaving 2 items. Let's come here, and let's drop you, drop you. Reality, I don't have to keep any of those 2 items in my inventory, but, you know, it's fun. Let's make our way this way now. Let's grab our last 2. And let's hope. Let's hope we get our last fossil. Not, we're making quite a bit of money. Let's make our way over. Once we finally walk out of our house, there we go. Go like this. So many of these guys. Don't mind me as we just run past you. Oh, look, see, you're in your house. I still don't think I've gotten into Marty's house on stream. You know, he's always out. You know, I'm actually not donating to you right now because I was meaning to click fossils. Yes, you know, like always, I have a few fossils to give you. You don't need to worry or question any of this. More than one. Take a closer look. Yes, indeed, quite splendid. But our museum already has these fossils. We didn't get our last fossil. You know, I knew that's how that was gonna go, but still. See, I found 5. We may have 5 fossils. There may have been 6, so who knows? Maybe we'll have, if there's a 6th one, we can get our lucky one. No, I'm fine. Are you like sure that there wasn't one? I think he's pretty sure. Don't mind me as I run past you real quick to sell these. Let's see. I saw something on the ground. What did I see on the ground? It was a bug that I think I scared off. Okay. Hello, small children. I'm here to sell you fossils once again. Don't mind me. I just give you so many fossils. Again, don't question where I've gotten these from or why I'm selling them to you guys. It's all fine. Just a little bit of money now. We can put these away. You can see the fact that I think I have the exact same amount of bells in my ABD as I did at the end of last stream. Even though I did earn bells in between the streams, and that is because turnips were not good this week. It was so sad, but it's fine. We didn't lose that much on it. It's just only we could have actually earned money. Let's go 80. Look at that. Now we got more. Yay. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's look through here. A used firework. Oh, that would have been from Sunday. Yes. Yes, it would have been. Because they have the fireworks shows going on in August. For some reason. Okay, let's come here now. Want to sell. And we come like this. $1 million for a loan payment? Yeah, that's why we're not getting the basement anytime soon. Because I don't plan on paying that off right now. You know? I don't plan on paying that off right now. And so yeah. Let's see, I should grab my stuff. And then we're going to mini workbench, pipe. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna see just how many... See, I'm gonna explain what I want to do, and then I'm going to see how many trees I need to pick up. So let's first count over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh god, there's so many trees here too. Let's grab a ladder to go up the cliff. You know, it helps instead of the axe. Oh, and there's some weeds. Okay, so we're gonna start, when we start it, we're gonna start up here. So, what I'm wanting is I'm wanting to have, let's see, can I, what's a good way of trying to do this? Let me come here to my phone and turn my map on always. Oh my god, I forget I have a different hair on that I haven't switched it. Mini map. Always on. Mini map always on. Okay, so you can see me moving around it. But you guys can't. Let's see, I don't feel like turning myself off. Let's just move me over here for right now. And then I'll move me back in just a second. So in this area here, I want to have my house, like, about the top. And then I want to go, let's show here. I want, like, a villager house on this level, and then a villager house on this side. And I want 4 of them on this level. So, my house, 1 villager, 2 villager, and then on the other side, 3, 4. And then I want it to go down into villager house, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go down once again for the last 2. Granted, will it be this wide? Maybe. It may actually be. But then, like, 1 on one side. And then 2. And so that is what I'm wanting. Oh god. And so how well is this gonna go? Who knows? Let's see now. Let's come here. There we go. Now I'm back over there. Okay. I realize... Is there a limit? There's a limit to how many stairs you can have, I think. Or inclines. I gotta figure that out. Let's see. Animal Crossing New Horizons. How many inclines can you have? Let's see. Let's see. Inclines. Somewhere. Go to New Horizons. Let's see, is it gonna tell me? Please? Let's see, the maximum, of 8 inclines, may be built initially on one island. Beginning, in version 2.0, the player could purchase Pro Construction License and increase the number of inclines that can be built to 10. Okay, so I can have 10. And then is there a thing with bridges? There probably is. I guess I'm gonna look that up while I'm looking this up. So go bridges and bridges. Let's see. Maximum of 8 bridges could be built initially. The same exact thing, but it increased to 10 for 2.0. Okay. That's not combined, right? You know, I'm gonna play it as if it's not, because I've seen so many places with both bridges and a lot of bridges and inclines, and so I'm gonna assume it's not combined. And we'll figure it out. I realize that because I want to have, let's see, I have a little, let me grab my thing so I can look at the little sketch thingy I did for what I want. Let's see. Open up. Here we go. If it loads, it'd be really nice. Here we are. Yes, and so because I have it, like, basically it's 2 rows of houses, I want 2 bridges on each side. Just symmetrical. And let's see, that'd be 4. And then I also want some, bridges, inclines. And then I also, for the museum, I also want that same thing going on. That's 4, 8. Okay, that's plenty. That's fine. Okay. That works. And so, oops, I'm hitting the charms on my microphone. My bad if you guys can hear that. And so, there we go. And so, that's a good enough idea of looking at that. Now I can set that off to the side. And we're gonna hope that I don't need to look at it again. I shouldn't. It was just a rough thing. But I couldn't remember whether or not I did the symmetrical bridges for both the museum and the houses. The neighborhoods. So we're gonna need to start by... Oh, you know what? How big is my house? How big is the player's home? Because it is 4x3 for residences. Let's go. How big is player house? The player's home is a 5x4. I'm gonna write this down. It is 4x3 for villagers. And so that makes sense. Player's house is only actually like 1 tile bigger. Okay. That's not too bad. I wanted to look that up because we're going to be marking off our plots, or like where we want things, with pathways. We're going to mark it with pathways. And so then we can know where everything goes, because there's no way we're relocating everything now. I don't actually know how much it would all cost, but you can only do 1 a day. And so, yeah, so we have something else is that we're going to be getting rid of this pond. And I was thinking about making this almost waterfall into a little tiny thing right here. Like on this little section. See how it like dips out? Like waterfall. Actually, I think I need to extend this even more if I want that to happen. I'm wanting to waterfall it. I may start with doing that, because I do want that. And then build everything kind of around that thing there. I need my off-all moving. There we go. And so, I think something like that. And, okay. I may, at least for some of these, I'm not going to obviously chop down my fruit trees, but I think for these trees here, I'm going to just chop them down because I can always buy them back. Granted, does it take a second for them to, grow? Yes. Well, let's see. I'm gonna chop these guys down, I think. Or am I gonna chop these down? Because I actually do want trees in my design. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I will relocate the little orchard ones. I will then, oh, I can see a balloon. We're gonna get that balloon. I realize I need to start popping these balloons more because I'm in desperate need of, like, recipes and things. Really? And so, and these typically give you them. So I think we're gonna relocate. We're gonna relocate our orchard ones. I think I may fill up my inventory or most of my inventory with some of these trees. And then I will just chop the rest down. Something like that. And I'm gonna just set this right here for right now. Because that allows me to go back and forth right here. Because let's see, can I eat these? Can I eat those? I don't know. You know what I can't wait for? The shed. So I don't have to walk into my house to put things away or grab things out. Oh my goodness. See, I think I can eat these. So I'm actually I'm gonna grab only potatoes, I guess. Or let's see, we're gonna grab it like that. You know what? I'll only grab potatoes because then it will be less room in my inventory. And that is 15. And that is, you know, I counted how many trees I needed. I think it was 10, but I don't remember the actual number anymore. And so I'm very, very good. Very good. So let's start by just eating so many potatoes. They don't mind me potatoes as I just eat a bunch of raw potatoes. Like I just took them out of the ground. They're like, in my mouth they go. Okay, we'll start with this stack. So I can, even though that's not enough for everything, we're gonna start with that. And then I will pick up the fencing after I pick up all of these trees. And I may, because it's gonna be easier than walking inside my house, but back and forth, I may just drop them in front of my house. So let's now eat. I'm standing by a hole. You know what I'm gonna do? There we go. Now I don't have to go through multiple options. I'm at 2, so let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only gonna eat 5, or have, because I think that should be plenty. There we go. Like that, yes. And that is enough, yes. Yes, it is. It was 10. I remembered something. Okay. There we go. And then eventually these will have a proper spot. But right now is not those days. Is not that day. Oh, and with the flowers next to us, what I want to do as well is, because I want them by the museum, I think. Right now the plan is to have them by the museum. And since the museum's on an upper level, I want a lower level there, and I think it would be neat to have a section there where we can almost rainbow the flowers. I actually don't know where I'm running to place these. I need a spot to put these. You know what? I'm gonna come over here. Let's see. Like over here. This may not be the greatest spot to put them just like right now. Oh, look. I knew there was another one. Like, or unless I want to... Unless, you know, actually... Because, let me see, where's... How far on the map is this? This is quite far over, and our neighborhood shouldn't actually get over here, and so I may... actually... place some here. And so... And because then I know that these are all my... like my other trees. And so they're not like mixed in with any of them. Let's go like this. That may be too close. Go like that. Plant you here. Oh, this is going to be fun to navigate through when I eventually cover this entire thing with trees, but that's okay. See, we're gonna go like that so I can see better. Here, next tree. Right here. Next tree. Just a row of trees that get these weeds out of the way. There we go. Yeah, definitely is going to be fun to navigate these when I'm running back and forth. Having to navigate through what's going to now be a maze of trees. Wonderful, look at that. Don't you love my line of trees? Look at that, isn't it beautiful? Isn't this line of trees beautiful? It's amazing, it's so great. Oh my god, it looks so ridiculous. I definitely need to figure out a natural spot for these guys. Oh my goodness. Let's put these here. And then we put another one. Almost have everything. Very beautiful. It is very beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we are, and then last one. Let's see. Is that... That's a little too close, I think, to my liking. And so we're gonna go right here. Oh my god, I've just literally made a forest. I just literally made a forest. Oh my goodness. Can I... Oh no. Oh god. Running through that. Oh, that seems like so much fun. It seems like so much fun. Am I picking up all these weeds because I was over here? Maybe. I'm not gonna start picking up all those weeds like that. But now we've moved those. Let's see, I need to put that somewhere. I gotta drop that. And then we're gonna come back here real quick. And we're going to... I'll deal with these holes in a second. Let's come down here. Let me place or just like drop the items that I need out of my inventory. Right here. Then we're gonna drop. And I'm gonna actually drop this. And I'm gonna put these weeds over right here. Because then I can just collect a bunch of weeds and not have to worry about it taking up an inventory slot right now. And so, okay. Let's see. We're gonna grab these pumpkins while we're at it. Like that. Oh. I apparently got a thing for picking pumpkins. I got 150 fruit. Or veggies, or whatever it is. Produce. Fun. Now we have even more to pick up some trees. Okay, we're gonna pick you up. And like I said, I'm gonna deal with that later. And we're going to start up here, I think. And so I'm going to start by putting this down, this here, and let's see. Let's eat our potatoes first. I just want one because I want to remove this tree over here. Go like that. And now... No, I had a very weird thought. So we're going to do this. Start construction. The hair I currently am using is a wig. How is it going to look like this? You know, we're going to have to look at my character this entire time. I may go change my hair real quick to something that looks good underneath a hat. And so... let's go and just quickly come like this. I would like to change it up. Wait, no, this is hair. Okay, so I want something... See, those end up going down when a hat is on. I always have this. And we just see the little bits from out from under it. We probably will just put that on because that's like what I've been defaulting to put on. Sure, we'll just put this on. There we go, look at that. Okay. Superficial, but... we're gonna be staring at... us like this for a chunk of time, because I probably won't get out of this. At least not for a while. And so, I think I want to actually start down here. Because I want to make the little water thing. Let's start with water. Okay, let's see. Go like this. Because the waterfall should... I didn't mean to do that. The waterfall should connect to this. Why? Why? I'm not in front of that. I'm clearly trying to be here. Let's see, so that goes like this. Okay, let's see, there's that, and then it's going like this, and this would be right there. And then this is, I'm gonna have so much fun. Let's see. I'm gonna have so much fun. Walk even further back than what I think we need to. Okay. Like that, and then... then not that! Then not that! There we go. If I look down while I do this, do you think it would work? If I, like, close my eyes while I did this? I'm just looking off to the side, you know, we're all good. You know, just like that. Holy shit. Oh, God. Okay. There we are. That looks a little awkward. I actually don't like that shape. I think we're gonna fill it in. And, you know, that little shape's much better. We may throw something around here, but I think I like that shape better. And now we have to go deal with so much more. So much more. Okay, we need now... I think you need a little bit of cliff. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Let's see. Let me just test if I can add a waterfall right here. I don't think I can. Not with the... I don't think I can with this cliff right by it. Oh, I can add... Oh, I can. Oh, then I'm gonna actually... I'm gonna add... like this, actually. And then let's round that back out. I can't get to the other side now. So, I'm gonna have to do my ladder to go up and back around, but that's fine. Let's see, there's that. Let's make our way up, like, here. Let's see. Back to water. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. I think it's gonna be a... Let's see, we're gonna go down. I was like, I think it's only 2 more, but we're gonna actually go down and do this. Like, here. There we go, and then I think only 1 more. Oh my goodness, yes. No, this is the first little bit, and it's already turning out really well, and so I'm having higher hopes. This will actually be fine. And then I fuck up. Okay, walk back even further. What if I stare at my OBS preview? You know, it's technically a little delayed from what I'm doing. But what if I stare at this? Do you think this would help? Do you think it would make it not as awful? Oh my, okay. Well then. But there we go, look at that. There we go, there we go. And we may go like this. Oh god. We're gonna go like this to make it easier. Here we are. See, now we have that, and now I want to round out. Nope. I want this, and I want to round out this corner. There we go. Gotta fill this in then, and then round out the corner. Something like that. I think that's fine. We gotta get rid of this now. Did that just diagonal? It did just diagonal. You know what? Fun? You know, that works. Oh, bye pond, yes. Goodbye pond. You did us well. But it's fine, we'll probably add a pond somewhere else. I think we need a cliff top. Do we need a cliff top pond, or do we just need cliff top rivers? Well, depending on what we need depends on if we'll get another a pond on the cliff top. As we still have the pond not up here. At this point, I'm gonna keep possibly. Let's see. This just one little square of water that is now gone. Look at that. Okay. Already amazing. Let's come here and let's look at that. Can we see it? We can. It looks interesting up here, but you know, because it's just a blob. That's fine. I realize, did I go too far over? I realize that looks... Is that... Did I go too far over on that one? I may. We may have to fix that, because on the map it looked like it went further over than the rest on one spot. Here, let's go. See, yeah, I did. Okay. There we go. Now if I come back to my map. If I move away from this and then come back to my map. There we go. Now it looks just like a square. Now it's just a square. Now it's just a square. But you know, see, look at that. Look at that, look at that. Beautiful. And there is the start of so much. Of so much. Okay, we're gonna need to... Let's see, how do I want to start this? I think I want to start by... figuring out, let's see. So, we're gonna use a dirt path for this. And I think I'm gonna start by putting a random villager house right here. So like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then right by the waterfall. All that, because then inclines are too wide. And so let's see if we go. Let's see, so we have like this. Not that. I'm gonna lose it by the end of this at this rate. At this rate, I'm going to lose it by the end of this. Villager houses are 4 by 3. And let's see. The main house is a 5 by 4, so I can actually have a center point. It looks like we're gonna get a balloon here soon. I'm trying to think. It's much easier to put this on like paper than trying to figure out how to do this here. That's not gonna get it. I need to be right here. Almost, maybe, please. Focusing on the balloon. Of course not. Really? You know, that was first try. You don't question it. Hanging light bulb. Nice. Apparently. Okay. So okay, let's see. I want to eat some more of these. So let's eat. And I want to pick up all of these trees. Just let me run around up here without anything in my way. Or at least as many trees as 4 will get me. And so let's see, let's grab this. Let's go here. Then grab this. Eating raw potato. Yep, eating raw potato. Don't worry, it's not going to be a bit as bad as what we're going to do next, which is going to be eating raw pumpkin. We just took a pumpkin and took a bite out of it. And if, you know, and I don't know if I've heard of something more gross. But I guess it's fine. Okay, I've done that, and I think I also want to extend out. Fuck. I think I want to. God, planning this is so difficult. I think I want to extend out this. So ready for greatness. Let's just eat these raw pumpkins. Just taking a bite, stem and all. You know? So have you ever carved a pumpkin? Well, imagine all of that in your mouth as you eat them, because that's what's happening here. That is what's happening here. Okay, we're gonna go like this now. And I'm going to pick up all these seeds. All these weeds. Close enough to the same word, I guess. Just gonna kind of do a line like this. Come here. There we go. Now let's get to lifts. We're gonna start with not that. We're just gonna kind of do this. Create our ugly square, which it's gonna be at first. I think we'll start with it being a awful square, and then I will add shape to it. And so, because I'm trying to think, I think I want my inclines to be inset into the cliff just a little bit. And so I'd actually have to dig them in. You know, I would actually have to, like, inset them, but God, I don't remember how inclines work. It's been so long since I've had to put an incline. Because I think you need 2 squares on top of the cliff, and the rest is on the bottom. So if you want stuff on the side, you gotta dig it into the cliff. Or maybe you only need 1 on the top, actually. But something like that. Something like that. Let's see. Our ugly square is almost complete. There we go. Almost. Like this. Just so much. Here we are. Oh, I don't want you. I wanted you to be here. Here. I'm hearing cicada. There we go. No, I can't. I don't like listening to cicadas. They are really annoying. Okay. So we're gonna go up like this. And so I want to get back to, let's go custom path real quick, and I'm just gonna have something random to set down. Guess we're just gonna I'm just gonna set down that. And so let's see, so we have like this dirt path here. And then let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 over. And then we can have 1, 2, 3. No, this is 3. So this is 3. From our... This 3 from our 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. And so make it like this. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is dirt path right here. This may not stay like this. I just want to see. So that seems fine. Let's see. We're gonna... Here's this. Let's go like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what, actually? 4. I don't actually need that much room behind my house. Let's see. So 1. No, this is 5. We're just gonna make this square the rest of the way. This should be the residence house. So we go like this. Guess I'm filling it in slightly. Or not. Or no, I just have a random curve in it now. You know, we're good. It bothers me. I'm gonna get rid of that. So there's that. I think that works here. And then we have... Then I want to come back to this custom pathing. Like this. And so this is... So this lands on 4. So this is middle. This is 4. Yeah, and so then... Go here, which is only 2 up. We go 1, 2. 2 spaces? That feels like that's good. You know, if you have the villager house here, all that. See, that feels like that's good. You know? We're gonna have to see once I figure out where I'm going to put the inclines, because I want... Because let's see, because if we go incline, incline, you know, and so it would be incline, incline. That still gives 2 spots here. If it's to pop... Well, it obviously wouldn't pop up right next to this house. It would pop up next to the other one. And all that. But... And so... I'm thinking that's fine. The thing is, I'm not having any houses here. So once it's all built, if I decide, nope, that's actually, wrong, then I think we could probably move it. But then, okay, then let me now eat another raw pumpkin. Don't mind me as I just shove that in my face. We're gonna pick up this tree here. We're gonna pick you up, and I'm gonna put you actually right here, because then I'm not putting anything over here. So this is literally completely out of the way. And so... how far down do I want the next house? Let's come here to this custom pathing. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Do I want to go 4 again? You know what I could realistically do? Oh, but... I could... because, like, do the houses need to be fully aligned with each other? Let's see. That's, not exactly where I wanted that to be, but that's okay, I guess. Because technically that gives a little bit more room for the incline. Though I will have to try to figure out the next house on it. Like, this is hard. This is hard. Let's see. I'm gonna only build, because I want these to be mirrored. I'm going to only build 1 half. And so we're going to continue our ugly square, but I think we're only going to do it to, like, here. And see. You know what? I could... yeah, let's just get some more terraforming over here, so I can just see whether or not I even need it to be spaced out or not, or if it's not actually going to look strange. And so let's spend who knows how much longer doing this, and I'm gonna have to move that tree. See, we're gonna build this over to here. Like this. Here we are. This is how... oh, God. Okay, almost. Like this. And so... and obviously I'm gonna want a little bit of a... oh, my goodness. I'm gonna want a little bit of a front area to these houses. That's why I said if they're in the stairs are inset, then, like, how do you get, like, front area to them? Okay, let's see. Let's continue this. Just like this, because the very bottom layer of houses can be however close to the inclines as I want them to be, because the inclines are going to be behind the houses. For these, the inclines are going to be in front of the houses, so I want there still to be enough room. And so let's get this started. That's not what I wanted. You know, I want an ugly square, not a weird diagonal. And then here we go, like this. Here we go. Just so much of the same repeating process. Just like that. Okay. I say I wanted there to be a little bit more like a walk area. I guess even if I guess the path is... oh my goodness. We're just gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like this and then put this in here. Can't break anything if there's nothing for you to break. There we go. And so is this where I wanted the things to be? Okay, so this is where I wanted the incline to be. Say, okay, well, let's now quickly remove this tree over here. Let's go like this. Come over here, remove you. Because you're in my way now. Let's put that back together. What if I now... So, I want path here. And I'm going to use my pathing. And so it needs to be at least 2 wide. You know? So even if it's like... Oh, I can't build that close to the tree. Even if it's in like this, and then... Let's go... Here. Then let's... I guess put that there. Say if I go like this. That's not at all what I want. I want to go here. Fantastic. We're just going to stare down at my desk as I do this and hope that it all works out for me. Look, it did. Oh my goodness. See, I'm going to actually put something right like here just to signify that this is where I wanted the camp to go. I had the pads come out. And then... You know something? Where's my workbench? Let's place this. Do I have that setup ladder? Do I have that setup ladder? I don't have vines, and so I can't just put vines here. Should grab vines from my other island. You know, that'd be very nice, but let's see. So ladder, wooden ladder setup kit. I'm going to have to use my ladder for that. So let's quickly make myself a second ladder. There we go. And then let's make this. Because then I can just move this around as need be. Well done. Pick you up. Let's put you back here. So this should be it. Yes, it is. We're going to set you right here. Because if this house is going to be placed right here, then that path needs to be like this. So now I can just climb up here like this. There we go. And so I need it to come here and almost for the... to be right here. Wait, I said I wasn't going to look at my thing. How did I have this it put up here? Because I feel like I had this... I didn't have this issue when I was setting it up. Granted, I don't know how much of it I was doing with it. I have all this area much bigger. That's what's going on here. Yeah, I have this now set up here. I had this so much bigger. I also had it gradually going smaller, too. That could be interesting. Could have it gradually going smaller, too. That would help alleviate my stair issues. But yeah, I have this so much bigger, too. I have so much more room going on. Okay. Let me move that out of the way once again, because that takes up too much room on my desk while playing. And so, that means we're going to have to go through and, I had this gradually going smaller. So say I still had this going, and we went, so I think, so I had these as stairs, and it looked like I just kind of brought them in one square at a time, like this. But on each tier, not each house. Are we struggling? No, absolutely not. I don't struggle. That's not what's happening here. Absolutely. Maybe a little. So if this is an incline. I want the bottom house. I don't want it to be touching the incline, so I want it to be at least one away. And then so I want this to be the second row. And so I want this to be the third row. Okay. That means I can keep the big house up there how it is, and I'm just kind of, bringing this over more. Oh god, I should have gone like this. Okay. Oh, I'm not wanting to round the corners. And let's see. And so to help with the... Don't talk while you're doing this. Otherwise, you're going to mess it up and you're going to, like, scream at it. Okay, there we go. And so, see, I'm going to remove this. So, okay, I can keep that there. This is now even further over. But then our next ones will start on this side. But let's see. And then to make the stair thing, I put 4 here. Right? Yeah, I put 4 here. And so, we'll put 4 here again. Let's pick up you. And let's grab our cliff. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I want at least 4 in front. And that will allow me to, I guess, inset the incline a little bit, while also still having the pathway reach it and it not being too close, I guess. Sorry, I left the stream temporary. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. We are at the exact same spot we've been for the past hour, basically. And so you're good. Like, so we're finally maybe getting somewhere. Maybe an hour is an exaggeration, but it feels like it. It definitely feels like it. I am going to go through, and this, what I was saying before is I'm only going to build 1 half. Or build up to the stairs, I guess. Midnight struggling with the cliffs. With the pathing, the idea of how things are supposed to fit together. Because it sounds fine in my head, and then in execution, it's like, what's going on here? You know? It's just, nothing's cooperating with me. And, it's fine. I'm gonna remove both these trees. So let's, come here. Almost out of pumpkins. I almost need to go, get some more foods to eat. Let's grab here. Let's get that. And this. And then I'll make the sides look better later. I think to make it, for that, I'm going to leave them as these sharp corners. Because I'll eventually want to go and at least round them out. And so this is an incline. Now say, okay, we're going to build, let's see, like I said, I'm going to build literally half of it. So we're going to grab our center, which is where I'm actually standing. So I need 1 more row. Yeah, so this is our center. And so if we go like this, the 1, 2, and then stair, and stair. Oh my goodness, almost. Then we can have that come in, have it there, have the path come from it, and go up still a little, and go over. Yes. Yes. So that works out there. See, let's climb back up real quick. Let's set up on cliff. And so, let's see. So yeah, so this here, if I come down here, this is right here. Yes, it is. Like this. I want to now see real quick how big, what is the spacing for an incline? Incline size is 2 by 4. Does it tell me how much of it needs to be on a cliff? Let's see. Inclines are 2 by 4. Space is large. Can be built on a second or third cliff tier. But not 4th tier. Yeah. See, let's see. Can you tell me? You want to tell me much of it? It's not telling me how much, but it looks like it's only one, and so I'm gonna go with only one. Going to go with only one. A 2x4, like a thing of wood. And so we're going to not do this, and we're gonna come down. Hello. Welcome to struggling. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna put dirt paths here. So it should be 1, 2, 3, and then 1 on the cliff. Like this, and then it should be, oh my goodness, like this. And then see if we have our paths. It can go here and then turn into this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. That works, I think. And so here's then that part. Because once I get this part, I can just literally mirror it to the other side and then do the make it look pretty afterwards. I'm just kind of grabbing all the weeds here because I'm probably going to go grab more pumpkins and take out the rest of the trees that are right here. There's only 3 when I'm building this half, and so that's what's probably going to happen. Let's see, though, now. Because, though, I have... This is, I think, how I want that to be. So, like that. I'm going to actually do some of the... Make it look good now. Let's round that out quite a bit. I think that works. There we go. Thinking that's fine. Let's see. Okay, I wanna climb up the ladder, not do the cliff with the ladder on it. And so see, this gives you room. I don't know if I'm really gonna do yards like that for my villagers. I may put things around their houses, but I don't think I plan on putting like yards on them. And so we'll otherwise, oh my god, this would be like the entire island wide. Let's see. So there's that. Okay. So that seems to be good. Yes. And so now I think that shape's fine. See, I was gonna start figuring out where I want that first house, but I think I'm gonna just immediately go for that, the more fruit, actually. Take the rest of those trees away. Let's see. Then we'll come here and I'm going to drop you. And then I'm gonna drop you. There we go. And we're gonna go for carrots. There we go. Who wants a yard anyway in Animal Crossing, right? Who needs a yard? It's fine. You know? It's fine too, because these spots up here are gonna be really big. I may put something here. It's almost like neighborhood community thing. I don't know, table and chairs. But yeah, like major yards, not happening. Okay, so it means I'm gonna need to move that ladder down here along with the pipe, because I'm going to actually be done up here for now. I'm actually gonna take the pipe. Oh my goodness, there's 2 of them right there. That's a lot of money flying around. I'm very nice. It's like, look at all the money. No. Oh, look at that. I didn't think that I was going to be able to place that. No, I don't want this. I want to eat the last pumpkin. I want to not drop the last pumpkin. I would like to eat the last pumpkin. And then I would like to eat this. And I'm going to do 3. And so eat. There we go. Come here and grab this. And we go here. Go like that. And the thing is with this too is once I have an incline and the house is put, I could still bring the cliff out a little bit like this and bring it up touching the back of the house a little bit more, maybe. But yeah. Let's see. So, now that I've removed those, I guess I could technically remove that one too, but right now I think it's fine. This is on the other side of the incline. And so, here we are. What if I take this and I like come stand like right here? And I say set up on cliff. Set up next to cliff. Oh, it does. Okay, that's nice. I want now dirt. And so here, let's see, we're gonna go like this. This is lined up directly with that, and so I need this to start on this side. Let's see, we're gonna go, see, because I don't want much room behind, and so I think it being like this. Oh my goodness. Like this is not too bad. So see, there's that. Here we are. There, and then it comes in a little. See, this seems fine. The incline will be right here. Oh, the inclines behind the house really don't matter too much. It's the ones in front that are the difficult ones. See, it almost looks like your character is grabbing the thing out of their inventory when you pull up. I pull up like, oh, like when you've wait out of your inventory. I don't know. My brain is not computing. My bad. I'm frazzled. Oh my goodness. Do I remove this tree? I feel like it's in my way, even though it's clearly not. Or, if you can't tell, I decided I'm removing the tree by the fact that I ate a carrot. You know, the carrot on its own is not as weird as the raw pumpkin or the potato. You know, the potato on its own is not as bad as the freaking pumpkin. I can't with it. I can't with the pumpkin. Alright, we're doing the same 4 spots. So like this. And then this is where dirt path starts. Just like this. Oh my goodness. And so now, oh my, I'm gonna have a lot of trees. Hello, I like how you're admiring all these holes that I 100% left here. And looking at me as if I've gone mad. Because I probably have. I probably have. I don't think there's sanity left. Well, actually, I removed those. If I'm only doing half right now, it's actually not too bad. And I've decided I am just chopping down this tree. Because who really needs these little trees here? You know, I like the way the cedar ones look better, and so if I'm putting non-fruit trees around, it's probably going to be the cedar trees. And so yeah. So let's see now. I want to from here. And so let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's the house. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good walking backwards. You know, I'll take that over breaking the cliff a whole bunch, actually. But still, so Then that's 1, 2. Not what I wanted to do, but that's fine, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. And once again, I will make this look not like this. Eventually. I think that's a good spot for like a good length down to then come down to the bottom floor. Granted, it can be... I knew I had to have gone forwards, you know? My brain just knew. It was like, you know what? That's only one spot. It's technically this... If I need to make this a little longer, I'm not needing to terraform past this point. And so... I could technically bring it out a little bit more if I wanted. But yeah. And then we go like this. Then here. Oh, look how big this space is right here. I'm gonna have to fill this all in. Yeah, not now. You can't make me do it. Can't make me put so many glyphs in. Oh my goodness. Okay. And we go like this now. This will be our, this would be, of the plots we've put down, our 4th house. But of the layer, this would be our 8th house. See, there we go. And then this right here is our center point. Okay. And so, let's see. I do not believe you are not a fruit tree. And so you get to be chopped down. You get to be chopped down. Just like that. Okay. Not here. Here. There we go. Let's go like this. So that's our center, yes. And then I want to be this is as far over as it's going as I fully lock myself in. Not exactly what I was wanting to do. And so, like this. And then here's that portion. And then these are actually, this right here is the stairs. And so I'll just not fill in those front parts just so I don't have to like re-dig them out. Like this. Is that 2? That is 2. Lovely change of angle. You know what would be nice? Is if you went like that, if you were like how I changed the camera view into this, if you're like in this mode, if you kept doing it, you could get that like up high look just without having to be in between glyphs. Oh my goodness, that would be so nice. That would make trying to do this so much easier. Make it so much easier. Okay. So now let's head back to our dirt path. And so we need 3. Like this. There we go. Let's run back around and get up here. And then we'll put our 1. So there's our 4. Okay, then. Look at that. Look at that. Fantastic. And so this is... that. Well, once we got it going, it wasn't too bad. It just was getting to this point, which took a while. Because we did this layer really quickly. Just basically copy and paste of the rest of the things. And so now, see, I'll place that there. And so this is that. And so this is where that other house needs to be. And once again, we're gonna go like this. And I think I'll have this be really close. Like, I think even closer to the cliff than the previous one was. Just because. Oh my goodness, I'm not dealing with that. And it still went to it. It still went. It did it. It still went over there. Because then, see, there's that. Goes like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was counting. I overcounted. 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. 10 villagers, and then the residence house, like about right here. Let me climb up so I can get that balloon. I'm here now. Ooh, it's moving, I feel like, really fast. And I also can't hit it. Like, any sort of reason. Ooh, my inventory is almost completely full. Pleather pants. You know, everyone needs some pleather pants, you know? Ah. Okay. I'm here. And let's drop these pleather pants. So drop. What do I want to do with all these trees? Oh, I want to shoot my slingshot up into the sky just a little bit. That's what I'm wanting to. I think I know the answer to this. I don't think I can do this. I just want to hope. Can I put this in my house inventory? I cannot put full-grown trees in my house inventory. I can put their saplings, their seeds like that, into my house inventory. Can't put the full-grown tree. Which, you know, makes sense, but still, why? You know? You don't want a full-grown tree in your house? That's not what I want. Okay, we'll go like this now. And I think what I'll do is, instead of doing the other half right now, that was a little bump out, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm gonna keep this. Nope, not like that. Instead of doing the other half right now, I think I want to take my pathing and I want to put the pathing around on the one half, just to make sure there's no problems there with any of it, because a problem could still, oh my god, a problem could still pop up there. And to it, we'll give a little bit more of how it will look, because houses getting moved over here are going to take a second. And so, something we will also have over here, and who knows, maybe I'll hide it behind my house or something, is I think we will actually have the warp, or just the pipe, over here, and so I can go between my house and, say, like, resident services, or like, like, Able Sisters, Nook's Cranny, all that. Like, without having to do a whole bunch of, like, running down. Let's see. That's fine. That's not any better. Guess that's just what we're doing there. What if I instead, because it's just a little too much of just a bubble. That's not it. Actually, let's go like this, and then like this. And then put that. Think that looks better? Yeah, I think so. And see, right now, I'm gonna just put this ladder right here. I'm not, wanting to do the cliff, you know? Like last time, it's still the same thing going on here. Still the same thing. Okay, there we go. I can come through here, and I can now actually remove all of that. Let's come here. We'll have to also figure out which, inclines we'll want. And like, because I think we'll want, whatever we choose for that, I think we may, I choose a singular type of incline, and that's what it is for the entire island, so it matches. And especially since I plan on using the same paths for it all, I think that would make sense. See, we're gonna do this. Oh, no, we're not doing that. We're doing this because I want... Because I'm wanting to, like, put our paths around. We have things come up like this here. Here. We'll start now from where the incline will be. Like right here. Granted, that actually won't be that one right there. That will actually be the corner piece, but that will get fixed up later. I just kind of want to get an idea of this. See, and we'll remove you. Not right there. This, see, I think. So we're like this, and then it will connect to not this one. It will connect to this path here, because I want it to be too wide. And then I'm trying to think how I want this happen, because my door is in the center, and so it may connect to these 2 wide paths with the 3 wide path, so it connects properly. I'm thinking that's how that's gonna go. Probably. But we'll have to figure it out. These 2 are also not gonna be that, because they need to be the edge pieces. They definitely need to be the edge pieces. See, we'll go like that, because that should be corner, and then this is it. And so this needs to be the corner piece, but a full block corner piece. And then here's that. That one also won't be that. There'll be the edge piece. I need it to just come like this. Like here. This is why I did this, because I want one more spot right here. I want this to have, let's come here and grab you. I want this to have this spot. I need to actually come here and get rid of this. The same as this here, because these spots actually stay underneath my custom pathing. And so let's go like this now. Let's grab you right here. And so I think maybe let's go down real quick. Let's see, and even if this comes out like this, this is still fine looking here. And so we'll go... My whole thing is, am I gonna have to bring the cliff out once more for that? Let's try this real quick. And we're going to actually bring this out like this. And maybe I'll round it out here. Like, see if I go now like this. We go here. See? little bump out, but it's still like this, and we'll still have our one little spot like that. Yeah, I think that works there, and so that means I have to come over here and fix this too. And I will probably do just the exact same thing. So we'll just kind of do this. Let's see, I'm gonna do this to get rid of the pathing, and then I'm gonna put them back. There we go, that's how you do that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I was so close to not having to do more work than I needed to, but still ended up having to do it. And so there we go, like this. That. And then we'll go like this. Unless I did actually... Did I actually do this part correct? Let me come back here before I continue doing that. Because I'm seeing that is this... That's not where I wanted that to be. Do I want the balloon? I want the balloon. Where are you at, balloon? Oh, I'm gonna need to get down for you. Of course I am. Why would I need to stay up? Okay, you should be starting to move yourself down. Actually, I may be in a good spot. I'm definitely not. Really, you should be coming off the cliff. There you go, right? Looks like you're going down. There we go. I'm like, you should be coming down. You should be coming down. I'm like, please. There we go. Like, you're not, like, over that part. Ice hockey uniform, of course. Custom design now. Here we are. Like this. Let's make our way over. No, because if this is the spot... No, I did not do it correctly. Okay, so I did need to fix it. Okay. And so... I think then... If that's the case there, I think I'm going to... move this house down... Oh my goodness, down one. We're gonna go like... Oh my goodness, this is, I love the fact that it rounds the corners. There we go. I'm gonna move this house down one. I didn't really want the corners rounded, but that's fine. There we go, though. Corners rounded. Here's this. I can actually pick up all of this. There we go. And so, okay. So now, that right there is better. And so, I think I actually want this to look like this instead. Yeah. I think I like the little bit more shape that has. Here is, one half of just the terraforming. Yay! I'm so excited. Oh my. Let's go back to putting our pathing down. And so, this will go all the way up. And because these are custom designs, oh my goodness, please. Please don't continue to do this to me. I think these will, and I don't think these will actually fully connect to the incline, and so we'll have the little, like, end part for all of these as well. See, so that's where that incline will end, and so we'll go like that. We need to change this to this side now. Here we are, like this. Just fully over. And this is just like doing the terraforming, extremely repetitive. And just now, here, you know, I wonder how much it is to relocate. See, so this will also, you know what, just to see how this would look. Actually, well, oh, that right there, to not look strange, would actually need a custom little thing. Unless I want to say, because I will need two corners, because it's a corner to two things. Actually, no, it's not, because this is not going to be, never mind. Don't listen to me. It's too wide. It's not going to be a corner to two things. I was going to be like, we could just like put this full block in and say screw it, but no, it's not. So we need this corner. So we'll have this just display on ground. And then we'll come here to this one and have that one display on ground. And then we'll just kind of grab you. And so this is how this part will be. Let's see, we'll finish up in front of this house. And then let's go like this. And because these are only one design, so I'm just going here for this. We need this display on ground. And then we need this display on ground. And then we'll have a house here. And so that's how that will look. It will come over all of that. And we'll have this and come here. And so they can have a little bit of a yard. You know? And who knows, because they're like this, I could still have, I could technically, so they're not like back to back, realistically, is I could actually have these two aligned here. And so it's like, so you can still see the house a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But let's now, so there's how that looks. See, I'll leave that there. I'm not gonna do more of the pathing right now. We can come back to some of the pathing. See, that's how that pathing will be. Here, we'll need our center one there. But I'll figure out that one. I will figure out how this center one meets up with these two wide ones. Once we have these two wide. Because I'm going to have this come here, and I'm going to have this connect like this. Over. And for all these, I'm going to have like this. I'm going to have this connect here. Over to the other path. And so we'll have almost like the center area like this. That we could put, I don't know, flowers or like a statue or just like table and chairs or something. For like, but it's like a little center area. And then these can be like house areas. Because they'll have like a yard-ish, because this area for this house is going to be fully blocked off. Like they almost have like a backyard. They could technically have a little side yard with how it is like this. These will have the most of them. But technically these guys can have more of a side spot. So this can have like fully like one side. This can have like mostly one side and a little bit of the other side. And the very last one will have all the way up but on the other side kind of deal. If we wanted to. And so, but oh my goodness, we're going to have to... I will probably have this maybe... Well, let's see. I may... So this is going to need to go out. And so we may have it go like out like this and then come here. And then we'll leave this little tiny spot. This, and we'll have it maybe come out like here. And then like connect around to this. I don't actually know how long this way we'll need it to go. Because actually, this here is not correct anymore. Actually, we may not have that little bump out then, depending on how wide I need this to be. But oh my god, you can see it on my map. Let me pull up my map, how awkward this looks right now. You can see my nice ugly squares, as I call them. And so, love that. We'll probably have, let me go down so I can show on the map. So, like, so it doesn't bump out weirdly. I don't even, like, go over here so it, like, so I can see my little thing. There we go. And so it doesn't, like, bump out weirdly. I may shave off some of that side and have it, like, connect differently. And so, but I think that would depend on when we have the rest of the house. But look, we can see the house cascading inwards, like the houses and all of that. Obviously, none of our pathing is going to show. Which is really sad for how our map is going to look, as we're using all custom pathing. And so we're not going to see any of that on our map like we do with the other pathing. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, and so we'll eventually start moving those houses over. We'll move our house over. I think, so where on the other side, so in quadrant, like what? B2? Around there-ish is where I'm wanting to put the museum eventually. On the third tier, and then we'll do the same double staircase all the way down. But those will be more like active connected staircase, so it looks almost like a grand double staircase going up into it. And then off to the side, having a little area for like Celeste and stargazing. And I plan on keeping that river up there, maybe making like it almost like I like waterfalls, so waterfalling from the stargazing area into a little river and almost making like a giant, a more bigger pond-like thing that both the river from both sides rivers connect into. If I can make it look fine. And then, let's see, we'll walk over there and I'll, so I can have my, my little cursor thing. If only I could put a little cursor on stream while I'm talking. I probably could, but it may end up... Oh, I didn't need to do that. But I guess we're taking the extra long way over here. So we have like this, so maybe like the like pond-like area. We'd have to definitely extend this for the museum to fit over here and everything. But then I would want staircases to come down like this. But doing like that would completely disconnect, say, this area right here, where this river would be, and then from the staircase. And I was thinking this is where we could put all of our flowers. Almost have a little flower field, like, like in front of, off to the side of the museum, and have it almost cascading in color. So not randomly, but maybe like it starts like rainbow. Like, probably start one side with red, move it all the way out through all the other colors. And so, I think it would be neat, because you could almost start like with this corner with red, and then like almost have it like arch like this, and then change colors as you run out of them. And so, we would have to decide the actual order of the color, because we have like, because we have like white and black, and I don't really feel like just putting those at the end, like next to each other, because I feel like those would be a little, just be like a little dreary. Like it starts at red over here, and you can see all the colors, and by the time you get to like the staircases, it's like white and black flowers. You know? Or maybe we'll start with red over here and go over, so it's that way. But who knows, who knows? Who knows how we'll do that? Or maybe we won't even do it rainbow. Maybe we'll do it just based on what I think would all look good in like just a different kind of color order. Who knows, who knows? But yeah, so that's what I'm wanting here. We'll have to move these rocks, like break them, and have them just appear somewhere else. I don't plan on making a spot for rocks, because, oh my god, I don't want to go through the hassle of moving rocks. People do that, and I don't know how they can. It's so much freaking work to get rocks to move where you want them to. And so, you know, I'm good. I'm really good. But if they break and they go somewhere, that's just where they'll go. And I'll just continue to break them if they keep being in my way. And we'll just let them end up wherever they end up. Because, you know, rocks just kind of naturally appear in nature. And so I think they can just be wherever. That's what I'm wanting to happen there. Let's see, and I planned out that a little bit, and then we'll go over here. And I'll talk a little bit about what I want over here. This area will be one of the final, or not final, but like after we move the houses and the museum is when we'll touch this area, because currently they're a little in the way. And so I want like Able Sisters or Nook's Cranny on this side. I would love for them both to be on this side, which they may. If I could get both Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters right next to each other over here, I'm going to. But if not, we're gonna put the other one over here. I may be able to. How big are they? Like, you're kind of small. All of that. If I can get both of them over here, I'm going to, because then we can have those here, and then we can make this little area right here almost like a second plaza. And so, reality, as long as we move the museum and Chai, if I can get them over here, we can actually start on this area if we wanted to. Well, I'm gonna see how big are each of those, and we can figure it out. Let's just go building sizes. Let's just Animal Crossing New Horizons building sizes. Let's see. Can I find? Or are you gonna tell me? Here we go. The Animal Crossing Reddit saves the day. I'm going to take the link to this, and I'm going to save it with my stuff so I can just reference this later in my later planning of things. Let's right here. Good enough. So, sizes for things. So, here it says the villager homes are 4x4, but I always see marking off 3x4. If they're 4x4, that just means that bottom layer is where they're going to be placed, and then they'll just go back an extra row, and it'll be fine. Let's see. The museum and the shop have the same footprint when they are upgraded. Really? Ugh. The museum just looks so much bigger. And the tailor shop's like the same size as your house. Oh god. So no. Well, let's see. How much space do I have here? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do they let you place buildings right next to each other? I think they should. And so possibly, very, very, like, we may be able to do that. And so, if so, that would be really nice. Here we are. Okay. We can do that. That would be really nice. Because then I'll make this area like a little shopping plaza area. Granted, then like we're going to have like this behind area all the way up into the staircase where I don't know what we'll do with that. And then we'll have over on this side all the way over here that I also don't know what we'll do with. We'll figure something out, I guess. And so we do need to figure out a place for an orchard at some point. And so let's see, the museum and all of that coming down, it actually may come pretty close over here. Especially since we'll probably get rid of this river some. And I realistically could, instead of having the plaza like be fully aligned with those, I may still do it. I could technically put them a little behind, and so we can have even more space here, because this is not much space, but I don't think we need all that much space. And then like this area, who knows, maybe we can just make it look neat. And then maybe all the way over here we could have our orchard. An orchard and a community garden. Yeah. Oh, you're asleep over there. We could try to put our orchard over here. Because then we can make it as big as we want. We do have our dock here. We could try putting it over there. We could have all that. And then maybe we could, in between the shops and the museum, have that, like, all of our produce and all of that over here as the community garden kind of thing. Because I guess it would make sense. If it's a community garden thing, you'd think it's where people would be. And I feel like right next to all the shops and then in front of the museum, whatever space is available over here could work well with that. Because we'll also have all of this space over here too. Like literally so much space that we can figure things out for. Yeah, because because I'm compacting the tailor shop and the Nook's Cranny a lot. Because I think it would just be cute to have that, like, cozy little, like, all together kind of feel. And then, once I get this balloon, I'm thinking this back area over by here in the museum. Let's see. Let's pop the balloon real quick. There we go. And I'm thinking, oh, can I not pick it up? I cannot. So we're just going to drop it. We're going to leave it be. I'll pick it up later. I'm thinking this area here. Because we could also, too, we could, instead of having the museum right here, we could move it over some to be more over here. A little bit. Just to give us, so we can knock out some of these cliffs some. I was thinking about putting the campsite, actually, is there enough room for the campsite actually to go right here? I actually don't think so. Let me pull back up my sizes. Maybe I should have just kept them open. Because I keep referring back to them. Campsite is 4x4. It says it's the same as a villager house, which actually over here might not actually fit. You know what we could do instead, actually? Help fill up some space. Instead of doing it there, we could go like here, like depending on how far over the neighborhood goes. This is like a little like cove thing. We can put the campsite here, have the little pond over here, like so you can go fishing. Oh my god, that could be so cute. You know? Campsite here. Like we put some fishing rods over here kind of thing. You know, because it's kind of what I think a little bit of camping. And so that could be really cute here. It's right next to this, and so we almost like, if we connect this over this way some, it almost cuts it off, and so it's like just this little area. We could put trees here, like a whole bunch of trees. All that, that could be really cute. Maybe. Possibly. But who knows? And when we eventually do that area over there, these fossils that you can ever so slightly see won't be staying. And so you know, be fine. Let's head around here now. This, cause see, look, all of this area is going to, like, where all these houses are. Like, see, there's so many houses on the side. It's all gonna be empty. Hello. See, I just had a thought, but it got away from me. Oh, okay, so I made you wait too long. Like, see, all of this is gonna be empty. Who knows? I think maybe it will be easier to figure out what we want to do. Once we have some of these things moved, because right now it's a little hard to plan with it being only houses. Because with all of that, realistically, then it can truly only be like other fun little projects. It doesn't have to be like, there's no buildings that need to be like put over here or anything like that. Because the thing is, the house is, like this goes all the way over here, and this is going to be all the way over there. So this area may actually be taken up quite a bit. And so this area could be good for a little, like, the orchard. And so it'd really be that one area. Who knows? Maybe we can get all those, like, amusement park things and make it a little amusement park. Like the merry-go-round and the Ferris wheel. Have a little area like that. Okay. So I need to figure out a place to put these trees. Because I'm gonna end up chopping down a bunch of trees. Do I make my life even more miserable than it's already going to be moving all of these? Yeah, I'm going to. Just gonna, you know what, actually first, before I make my life hard, let's come over here. And I did want to put some trees here. So I think, like, behind my house would be nice. Actually, I can't put a tree that close to the cliff. I have to put a tree here. There we go, like that. And then plant a tree. Of course, it's not gonna let me plant a tree. I'm gonna start chopping these down. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. Perfect. Just like that. I wish there was a place you could store the trees. You know? I think it would be really nice if you could, like, store the trees. Let's see, if I dig right here. Ah, that's too close to the cliff. It's not gonna let me plant it. Nope. So I gotta go here if I want to plant this. I want to put you right there. There we go. We even have another little tree there. Let's see. Just kind of now filling up this area with a little bit of trees. See, let's see if it'll let me put it there instead. Plant. There we go. A few trees like that. Can I put a tree here? I can. Put that nice little tree. I almost feel like we need another tree over here. Just kind of fill in the space. No, I want it. I would just want to dig everywhere but where I actually want the tree to be placed. You know, that's what I decided, actually, is that's how I wanted that to go. You know what, actually? I'm going to chop this tree down. I actually want the tree to be one forwards, I think. Like this. Just so they don't look like they're all in a straight line. And so let's go. Let's actually face the hole. Make sure we planted in it. There we go. Like that. See, there we go. Just adds a little bit to it. Nice, nice, nice. And all of that here. Oh, it's a... Oh, I forget these don't fall. I was trying to knock that off, but these are, the cicada shells. And now, what do I do with the rest of these trees? Put a few there. I'm gonna want a few over here, but I have so many trees over here that I'm gonna need to deal with that I may sell the trees in my inventory right now. Actually, because I was gonna put them over and make my life more difficult over here. But I have these trees over here. Like, granted, it's only a few. I'll put a few over here. Because I did dig up a lot of trees, and so we're just gonna... I will make my life just a little bit more difficult by doing this. And then... But then, I only need Because again, I can always buy more trees. There we go, just like that. And we'll leave that be for how many trees there are, and I'm gonna sell all of the other ones right now. No, before I fully walk over there to sell them. Something I think could look neat is that so you can stunt the growth of trees. So we put some little trees over here, you know? And so I think it would be neat doing some of that, having some of those two little ones. Like, how many phases are there? There's 3 phases, I think. Wait, I should know this. Ready? How many phases are there? The brand new tree, this one, that one, and that. So yeah, there are 3 phases other than full grown. See. Hey, feel like hanging out? I've got nothing going on today. I even cleaned my place. Sure, I'll go with you. Let's just go here. I still can't get over the fact that their houses look like this. Never once did they decide to like put more things in here. It was just only what they had in their tent and then like a crafting bench. You know? A working table, whatever it's called. A workbench. I'm combining it with Minecraft. Pretty tidy in here, ain't it? Yeah, it's not usually like this. What stuff do you have in here to not be tidy? You don't even have a bed. You don't even have a bed. For a little game? Sure. Okay. Last time I did this, there was only one option it could have been for lower. And it was lower. When I picked higher. This one, the only higher one is 9. So majority of them should be lower. And I'm gonna fall into the same trap again. And please don't be 9. 7. Hey, I'll take that. Cook cap with a logo. I wasn't paying attention to what they were giving me. And so sneaking off already? I almost forgot. I got an ironing set for you. Thank you for giving me more things my inventory doesn't need. And I didn't fall into the trap with that. I'm always going to do the same thing every time. And it's going to get me. Because it's like, oh, there's only one number above. And so many below. Yeah. Hello, Timmy and Tommy. I sold you a bunch of fossils earlier today. And now I'm here to sell you a bunch of trees. And carrots. No, I'll keep the carrots. I'm gonna sell you a bunch of trees. Don't mind the deforestation that you're witnessing in front of your eyes. It's okay. Deforestation for only 1,000 bells. It's all good here. You know what we're gonna do now, though? Actually, is I want to get out of this. Yep, I'm done. Is I want to go to Harvey's Island. And I want to customize the things that I have there. So we can, we can, like, put them in places and all of that. Oh, and then we need to, assess that fossil. Maybe we'll get our last one. Who knows? Seriously doubt it. But it would be neat. Put in storage. Put in storage. Put so much of this in storage. Carrots, yeah, we'll go in storage. I got so many weeds just from that. We'll put all of this in storage. Here. We're gonna leave our pipe where it is, and I'll grab it later because I don't feel like going back for it. We're gonna start with our fossil. And then we're gonna go customize. Customization, yes. And actually, I think we got another person last week. And so we should have them and another hairstyle. You know? We'll have to see. I want you to assess a fossil for me. I would like this to be the last one we need, and I would like you to lie to me if it's not. Okay? Woohoo? You've declared it that, which I think we already have. Yeah. If only I could take it off your hands. No, I don't need anything from you. I told you to lie to me if it wasn't it and say it was and said we completed the museum, and you didn't do that to me. I understand it's your job and you're not really supposed to do that, but you know, like, you couldn't have like done me a solid or something. Just be like, look, it is, and then turn around and be like, you know, and continue assessing fossils with me, so you can like do things with them. And it's like until eventually we got it, you know, just like it's fine. 5,000 bells. Sure, I'll take 5,000 bells for a skull. Sorrows. You know, I understand it's his job and he had to, but you know, you couldn't have done me a solid, just like a little bit. It would have been really nice if you would have just like lied to me a little bit. But no, he didn't. Not one bit. Okay then. Let's head over to Harvey's Island. Hello there. I would like to fly. I would like to go to Harvey's Island. I am all ready. Let's go. There's a reason I kept everything in front of the airport. Now I don't have to worry about it. And while we fly over, I'm gonna take a drink of my drink. And so I remember everyone to stay hydrated. I just had to be honest. He had to. You know, honesty is a good thing. But you know, when I ask you not to be, you know, I think that's permission to not be honest. I said, you don't have to be. You're good. But nope. Hello, Sahara. Howdy, Midnight. It is my pleasure to introduce my good friend Sahara, who sells the finest rugs and wallpapers around. Hello, friend. I've come from very far to be here, but curiously, I'm very happy to have done so. Now then, Harvey's words are the truth. I have rugs, wallpapers, and floorings, only the best. I will not pretend that I do not enjoy selling them. I enjoy selling a great deal, and I hope you enjoy buying. I've been thinking about some new wallpaper and flooring myself, to tell you the truth. Phototopia, of course. For Phototopia, of course. I'm all set at home. They don't make a shed carpet the way they used to. Anywho, I hope you find something you love, Midnight, and happy shopping. Happy shopping. You sit. I forget you just sit here. That's really cute. Alright, you're the last one, and I want to just see what we're at real quick with the fortune teller. Currently have 24. Maybe next time. But 24. That's quite a bit. That is quite a bit. Oh look. Alright, we'll have to look at that in a second. But I'm ready for my new hairstyle. Let me take this off. Again, I'll say it like I did last time. I know she takes it off for you. It's just faster to do it this way. Midnight, welcome. I've got a... Oh, wait, you say the same thing. I've been dying to try out. Give it a try. Glad to hear, Sugar. Give me a quick, 2 quick shakes to get ready. Let's see. What is this new hairstyle gonna be? Okay, let's get started. You know, I look like I'm enjoying it. You're all set. Sugar, you should, you look fabulous. I do? What do you think? Do you like your new hairstyle? I love it, of course. So glad you do. You'll have to remember this hairstyle for future do-overs. Uh-huh. Okay, Sugar, you're all set. Yay! A bowl cut? Very much. Or whatever you would consider this, because this would be a weird-looking bowl. mushroom dance, whatever could it mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I am. I love it so much I'm putting this back on. I love it so much I was putting that back on, you know, that's it. 100%. Okay. We're gonna customize, but I want to look at these. What is the statue I just put away? I just donated. It was the robust one, right? Yeah, it was. So that's that one right there. So I already have that one. And so I need painting. Painting. Is that detailed? I think that is. That looks real. It says if the flowers are purple instead of blue, it's fake. So these are blue. See, I wanna closer look. Yeah, those are definitely blue. Mm-hmm. Are in the detail? Can't blame you. It's extremely detailed. Brilliant stuff. Wow, considering it's called the detailed painting. Best part, all that detail could be yours for like 4,980 bells. You got a deal there. Sold. You won't regret the you're not gonna regret this. I'll just take those bells from you. Yep, there you are. Congratulations. You're now the proud owner of a detailed painting. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, cousin. I'll get your art packed and shipped out tomorrow. There we go. Now, hello. I would like to customize things. Yes, I am. I just bought a painting, and now I'm here for you to customize some furniture for me. Let's see. Let's go with the bench. Let's see. Yes, I'm wanting... Oh, my... I have customization kits. I have a lot of them. I was given a bunch, and I haven't used any of them. I probably will wait on that. Oh, the garden rock and the telescope can't be done anything with. So, thank you for all that. I just don't really feel like spending 5,000 per item when I have customization kits at home. There's some things I don't mind, and other things you have to be there for. That one, I'm good, actually. Oh, wait. I want to actually... want to withdraw. No, I clicked out of it. That's not what I meant to do. I want to withdraw. I need 75,000. So we're going to pull out 60,000. And we're going to come here. Hello, Lloyd. I am here to donate for this mysterious fortune teller. Yes. Sure, I'll help. And we're going to max it out. There you go. I have 75,790 bells as a donation, friend? Of course. Donate. Okay, we've reached our goal of 100,000 bells. Isn't that great? The new co-op will open soon. Woo! And then we'll get our final haircut. Our final hairstyle. And, maybe it won't be what it is. What it's been. Like, you know, like a certain hairstyle. There, I can't look at the map while I'm here. A hairstyle that I'm not going to take my current one off to, see. Look at that. Wonderful. I am ready to go home. Yep, let's head on back. Then we'll customize our stuff at home. We have customization at home. Customization at home. Okay. Let's head on back this way. And, we're going to so lovingly change out of the hairstyle that I've been put in. You know, it's so fantastic that I have to take it off my head. It's just how great it is. There's, no other reasons. See, how does one, get the golden watering can? I noticed, that at the beginning of, when we were trying to figure out, the flower situation. Oh, the golden watering can is by reaching, 5 stars on your island. And so, oh my god. Here we are. I didn't do that. So getting the golden watering can is 5 stars on your island. As soon as you get it, you'll, I think you get mailed it, or you're like just given it or something. I can't fully remember, but it's that one. The, see, the golden axe is from chopping a certain amount of trees, I think. What is other golden tools? So you have the golden, I think golden slingshot is from popping a certain amount of balloons. The golden net is from completing the, completing the bug one. The fishing rod is from completing the fish one. See, is the shovel from completing the fossils? I could be technically wrong. I'm gonna look it up. But I think that's it. I know the watering can is 5 stars though. Because I remember that being the first one I got on my other island. Golden tools. Okay. So let's see how to unlock each of them. Let's see. The golden axe is after breaking 100 axe tools. And from what I know, let's see. It says worth noting any type of axe, yeah. And so, it can be even the flimsy axes, which is how I got my golden axe on my other island. And so, hello. The shovel is from... No, it's not from fossils. The shovel is from helping Gulliver on your island and repairing it and helping him with his broken Nook phone 30 different times. And so that's how you get that one. The fishing rod is from... let's see. Is from unlocking every creature in every fish creature. And so, no, it's not completing the museum part. It is just finishing that part of the Critterpedia, which is also finishing the museum if you're donating them. The net is from doing the same thing with the bugs, so that Critterpedia. And the watering can is 5-star island. And then the golden slingshot is shooting down at least 300 balloons. And so, it's just a little bit. Just a little bit. And so, that is how you get all of those. Now, the question is, what was I doing running all the way over here? I think I was customizing, which I need to be over here for. But yeah. And so that is how you do all those. And I actually remembered it, which is kind of surprising. Because I wasn't actually expecting myself to remember any of it. We're gonna come here. I don't think... Oh, wait, no, this has stuff in it. It's fine. And I'm gonna set down... like this. Oh, I wasn't wanting to put that in storage, so I was wanting to... Oh, I can't... I have... Okay, well, I guess I'm placing all these random items. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna keep them in my inventory. We'll place them outside. So, being in a separate room helps because if a villager wants to be your friend and come here and be like, I want to come talk to you, they can't. Let's see. I don't want to craft something. I want to customize something. I want to customize. See the chair? Yes. And we're gonna sit here and do this for every single one of them. Customize. Now the bench. This is 7. But right now, this costs way less than doing it at Recent Cyrus, considering I've not paid for anything yet. You know? considering I've not paid for anything yet. So far, much cheaper. Continue customizing. Here. Yes. You know, sometimes I play on this island as if I'm on my other island, where the amount of bells I end up spending on something doesn't matter. You know? With, I think, my almost 30 million on my other island. Okay, I'm done customizing now. And so... sometimes I play it like that, when I can just use things I already got. So like, these. Though I only have 16 left, put in storage. The black and white look nice. They do look nice. But the black is gonna go with our pathing, fencing I plan on using. But yeah, who knows, maybe we'll use the white in other places. But right here we need our black. So let's come here and we're gonna place, so bench, place. Okay, there we go. Is this gonna let me place? It does, okay. Look at that. Again, I wish I could have them go backwards a little bit more. Like, against the, thing. But it's fine. Furniture fresher. That's the first time I've customized something. That is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. And then I'm going to just set... You know what, actually? Before I set things down. I want to come here. We've not really put new items down. But I am curious on what our island evals are. I think we're still going to be at 3, as we've not hit 4 stars yet. I'd like to hit 4 stars. Island evals. Right now, we are a 3-star island rating. Yep, solid reputation, an excerpt. It's been growing real nice, like a big tree that's getting plenty of love and care. I've been visiting a lot, trying to copy its secret sauce for success for my artist collective. Yep. Well, there you have it. According to recent feedback, the general sentiment is that this island lacks appealing scenery. The only way to respond to this is decorate the entire island. Yep. Yeah, this island's not small. No, it's not. We figured that out. Which means there's, it'll take plenty of furniture and such to dress it up to the nines. Yep. I don't need to read you telling me that I can just go shopping. Let's see, and while we're in here, I am curious about, let's see, I'm curious about infrastructure, I think is what it is. A number of things we can discuss. I want layout changes. See, as a resident rep planning the different locations of structures falls to you, Such as, I bet you probably thought, well, that building would be better elsewhere. What happens to the best of us? So I'm here for you. I can talk about layout that takes full advantage of our island's terrain. Moving buildings is, of course, an elective service, so the construction cost for you to cover. Don't let a few bells stop you from shaping your island into the most ideal form, Now then, there's a building in mind. We can discuss moving it now. How about it? Let's talk relocation. I just want to see. What building do you want to move? To an island home. Okay. Who do you want to talk about moving their home to? Is this gonna lock me into doing it? I'm actually gonna cancel. I don't feel like getting myself locked into that if that does make me do that. And so I don't think it's that much to move homes. If I remember. It shouldn't be too awful much. But yeah. You guys could come sit on these benches. Like, look at them. They're nice. See? They're not going to. We'll have to figure out somewhere to put these guys. Probably in my house. Get them, out of the way. See, what I need to do is because before I forget, I need to come here and water all of the crops that I took. They just come here. They took crops there. Took crops here. I took crops right here. And then I took some right here. There we go, fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I got these front ones here, yes. Yeah, I did, I saw the sparkle. You know, at some point, I need to, like, we're gonna do the community garden, but at some point I need to just buy more pumpkins, I think, too. Because spooky season will be coming up. I forgot, I put that over here. Spooky season will be coming up. And so we'll need pumpkins for that. Oh, I need a utility sink. Yay! I didn't set those down. I'm gonna set these down. I was gonna say that. What was I saying? Something was going to be said. Oh, what I'll need to figure out and do is a very easy way to get balloons for and basically farm balloons is to set up jail bars. And so I need to get myself some jail bars. I'll end up grabbing them from my other island because I have them set up there. And so that will allow me to get so many DIYs. Hopefully all of them. And then we can have things. Let's see, what do we want to do right now? You know what we haven't done? We haven't gone into the Able Sisters. Just gotta do this a little bit. Spooky season is 2 months away. Prepare for spooky season. Spooky season is 2 months away. And, you know, the fact that it's 2 months away is like, like, things not here, like preparing for things. It's not a lot of time. And so much. Like, for Halloween this year, I am... Well, there's technically a con I'm wanting to go to. But I don't think I'm going to have my thing done in time. But, because I was initially just doing it for Halloween. But yeah, I have to get that done. I have to... Things and all that. It's just a lot. And there's never enough time for everything. Fashion show, yes. You know, if only there could be like an extra hour in the day, it would be great. Let's see. I think I have some of these. I'll have to see. They definitely have some of those. We can just have rice all over our face. We're going very summery here. With some flip-flops and all that. See, I want to see if I have those. And so I need to... Here. Face mask? Couldn't get the face mask. Let's see. Let's go here and see what I got. You know, it's very good that I have no idea what I actually have. I need to put one of these by the Able Sisters, maybe? Possibly? See, so that's a dress. Oh, I don't have one of them! Interesting, interesting. That is very interesting. I thought I had one of those. I'm just kind of going through this real quick and seeing. See, so I have all those colors. I'm just looking there. Okay. Let's go like this, and I'm going to take this off. Oh, not going to take it off because I clicked B instead of anything else. gonna take it off like that so I can get dressed without it being on there, because there's no way to take it off. And so let's head back over here now. Nope, not over there. Over here. Like this, yes, yes. I am back once again, and I would like to come in here. And so I think I want to wear one of these. Like, isn't that cute? See, like, if I did that and then, like, say... It's like, I have all these. We could go flower. Sailor Moon outfit. Do I have the Sailor Moon outfit? I probably do. Or something close enough to it. That's cute. I like the yellow, though. I do like the yellow. We come here to just go very, very summery. You know, just like this orange is pretty. The yellow on the side matches, and I do like the little blue tealy colors you can see on the inside. Maybe we just go. I don't have the money for it. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, nothing caught my eye once again. Don't mind me as I go take some money out of the bank. The yellow is nice. The yellow is nice, and we're gonna go for it once I have the bells. And so let's quickly withdraw a nice 10,000. That works. Wonderful. Curse you money, yep. You know, like, why can't you just, like, be in my pocket? You know, this is a shop. You think I would have access to my bank, you know? People don't go to the store and buy things only with cash in their wallet. You know? Granted, if that was the case, I would never be allowed into, like, if we had access to our bells, I would never be allowed into here, because I would end up spending all of it just here if I wasn't stopped. But there we go. Very, very cute. And with the band-aids too. Yes, I'd like to make this purchase. Yes, I would like to wear my outfit. Looky there. Yes, I have walked in there 3 times, just now coming out with an outfit, because life is great and isn't against me. Okay. And so, like, look there. Wait, can I we just sit? Granted, we're not sitting facing towards anything. Let's go like this, because we only have a little bit left to stream. And so I think we'll just head on over here. And get over here, and we'll come over like this. We'll come all the way up. You know? Just like this over here. And I want to get this out of here, and I want to, not my inventory. Click the right one for reactions, it helps. Can I go like this, actually? There we go. I think this is where I will probably start wrapping up stream. And so, let's head here. I'm going to actually remember to click that button this time, so my music plays. As I realized last time, I realized as I was ending stream yesterday that I had actually forgotten to click my music at the end. And so, And so, let me throw my controllers over here. There we go. So we got some end of stream things going on. We go like this. Let me get that all up here. And so. Next week. Plans for next week. Anything I say here is tentative and is liable to change. For my official schedule, check out my YouTube community tab, and or all my social medias down in the description. As my schedule will be posted there on Sundays. But for next week, you know, we're kind of playing long games at the moment. It's gonna probably all be the same thing. Some Elden Ring, some Minecraft, Animal Crossing. You know? You know? But yeah, I think with that, that's probably what's it gonna be. Because we have more we have to do in Elden Ring. Granted, we could spend the full 3 hours in Minecraft building a structure over it. We're not going to. I don't know what we'll do, but we'll figure out something. We have our happy ghasts. We have fluff. We have to grow up, hydrate. And then more building, which we got enough building done today. Technically, we didn't get the full planning of that, of the neighborhood done, but well, we have the gist of it. It's fine. It's all good. Yeah, and so the same games till the middle of September, and then sprinkle in some Slime Rancher 2. Yep, until it'll be that until Slime Rancher 2 comes about. And you know, I was literally looking at it yesterday at the Slime Rancher 2 like description thing they put on Steam. Let me pull it up, because I wonder how many of these there'll end up being, you know, for Slime Rancher 2, because they say it's a full release 1.0 will drop with the most anticipated updates, like the return of fan favorite drones, now with a quantum twist. Which, what does that mean? You know, buffet of gadgets and upgrades, so that even more than what we already have. New places to explore, and then plunge into the enigmatic heart of the Grey Labyrinth and race against time to save Rainbow Island. You know, it's like I'm very curious. I'm excited to fully automate my conservatory. Oh, I am so ready for that. That will probably, well, granted, we have to get the drones. Well, we're gonna do that as soon as possible. But yeah, I'm so ready for that. But yeah, and so that is what, September 23rd, so the end of September. So basically, once towards the end of September goes on, it's going to be a full switch up probably of some of our games that are being played as we go into, because that's the 23rd, which I think was a Tuesday if I remember correctly, and so we'll actually start that Wednesday. September, where is September? Yeah, that was a Tuesday, so we'll actually start it that Wednesday, the 24th, and then right after that, being there, in the beginning of October is, let me get it, is Little Nightmares 3. I've been slightly hoarding resources in preparation for the drones. How many resources do I have? Probably not a lot. I didn't go resource hunting like at all. But I will make sure we have stuff. you know? But yeah, and so September 23 is the full release of Slime Rancher 2. Little Nightmares 3 is supposed to, it said when I got it and all that, it's October 10th. But Steam says coming October 9th. And so that week, that schedule will probably be a little odd, as if I can play it the 9th, we're going to play it the 9th. But I don't know if that is because it technically hits midnight somewhere else into the 10th before, like, it's midnight here. And so that schedule will probably be a little weird, as I'll probably, like, put, like, this or that. So if I can play it the 9th for our stream time, we'll play it then. If not, we'll play it for our stream time the 10th. But yeah, see, Spooky Little Nightmares for Spooky Month? Of course. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to play it. And so that's how that will go. But yeah, and so basically, like, within that span of what, 2 weeks? Let's see, there's the 23rd. Span of like 2 weeks, we'll have full release Slime Rancher 2, Little Nightmares 3, and so games, and then into Spooky Month, where certain games in general are going to get probably pushed around or some things like that, or if I find any spooky games to play for the season. And so yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for all of those. Very excited for all of those. Yeah, I've brought roughly 100 of each slime port. Oh, if it comes to slime ports, I have enough of them. We're good on that front. We're very good on that front. In terms of other resources, that's a little different. But yeah, I will make sure we're ready. You know? I'll probably get on at some point and just, like, inventory what I have. Just so, like I said, we don't get stuck at that point. For the new stuff. And so, yeah. But yeah, I think with all that, though, I think I'll start wrapping up stream, actually. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye!